Hello, and welcome to my amazing Osu Let's Play. Today, I'm not gonna play, you're gonna watch me play. This is a bit of a special episode, because last week, this map got ranked, I think it was on Wednesday, and you know, as I usually do, I went to the beatmap listing and downloaded the new maps that are 3 minutes or longer, because that's what I usually play for score. And so this map got ranked, and I wanted to play it because the song is good. And what you're watching right now is my sight read attempt at this map. Some of you might already know why we are watching this play in particular. If you looked at the star rating, this is, I think, 4 or 5 stars, but when you put on double time and hidden, it goes up to 7 stars. And, well, this is my new top play, beating my old record by, I think, 75 performance points, I think. And it's also my first 7-star FC, even though I didn't get the medal, because you'll see later on when I sadly miss one slider end. But this map starts out, you know, pretty simple for now. Like, there were a few patterns that were a bit difficult, but it's still fairly straightforward. You know, the spacing on the bursts is quite simple. I would say the main difficulty is finger control right now. But you'll see it's going to ramp up. You know, like, this was already a bit of higher spacing. And it's gonna get trickier and trickier towards the end. Okay, you can feel the pressure is rising. We passed 1,000 combo. Okay. Kirby mix patterns. Spacing is increasing. And there we go. A bit of wiggles. Squares. He hits it. Triangles, pentagons, everything. Oh, the back and forth. Missed the slider end at the end. Nice spin. And he does it. My first 7-star FC. I am honestly quite shocked that I could do this score. It's... yeah, I can't really believe it. It was so random, you know, just sight reading this, but hey, I did it. So I guess it's a nice reality check, but in a good way, right? Because I'm actually like, hey, I can actually hit scores like this, so, you know, it's a nice motivation boost. But there's something that I want to talk about relating to top plays, so I guess I could show it to you on my profile. And also this the step in my rank curve, that's funny, because, you know, I've been decaying forever. Where is it? Yeah, here. I think I said 75. It's actually like 85, 83 performance. There's something I want to talk about with this play, is that this actually doesn't mean that much to me. Like, I'm very proud of this score because it's like my first 7-star FC, but I think that I've done plays in the past that were of higher importance to me, and I think there's something quite important to this because a lot of players will look at the PP values of their plays, and you know, when they get a bad day, a bad session, or even multiple bad sessions in a row, they'll feel like they're getting worse at the game. They'll feel like they are hitting a wall, and it's gonna be very frustrating. And I think we've all been in this kind of mental space, right? And so I think it's important to realize that the value you see in a score shouldn't just be tied to the PP value, and I can show you multiple plays I've done, like maybe this one, you know? This is my second most played map, and it's, what, 148 performance? And it's a Flashlight FC, and also this wasn't stable, so, you know, if you know, you know, basically, Slider streams, anyway. But this is also a play in which I take a lot of pride, even though it's not a top play. And I think having a mentality like this, being able to see the value in a play in a not correlated manner to the PP it gives is really important. And you know, Osu is a single player game, and if you want to keep playing it for a long time, you need to have a good mindset. And I don't know, I wanted to share with you my experience about this, seeing the values in plays, because it really goes a long way. Also, there's something else to touch on with the previous score, is that this is kind of out of this world, right? For me to be able to do this play, but it's actually not that surprising that I managed to do it, because if you really analyze what's going on in the score, it's a lot of symmetrical patterns, AR8, double time reading. The most difficult aim is patterns that you will see in a lot of old maps, and I've already played a lot of older maps with double time like this. So this, I think what this shows is that even when you're a score player and you don't go for pushing skill, you can still be improving at the game if when you're playing, you're trying to go for high ranks on leaderboards, or like FCing as many maps as you can with the best mods you can. You're not going to improve as fast as someone that plays for skill, obviously, but you can always keep getting better at the game. And if you're a score player and you're watching this, don't listen to those who say that score is for the people that can't improve at the game, or that they were bad at performance so they turn to the other ranking. Like, that's bullshit, okay? Don't listen to them. You can and you will improve, and you will set crazy scores like this one. That pretty much concludes this portion about this pretty special episode, I think. Before I go, I wanted to show you something I did. It's this. It's my weekly stats. So, last week I gained 2 billion scores, while only playing 71 maps. You know, that's not a lot, but there will be another episode where I talk about my strategy of score farming. And also you can see I lost 1 rank. Well, I actually didn't really lose that rank because number 14 in the score rankings, I think we can see it in game. Mizuhika, he started playing again after maybe a year or more of being inactive, and so he basically pushed everyone else down by 1 rank, so I lost a rank. That's kind of sad. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see, yeah, here. Mizuhika. And that's, well, it was gonna happen anyway, but it's kind of sad because I wanted to reach rank 100 soon, but that's going to take a bit more effort, and I hope I can still do it by the end of the month. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next Monday. Goodbye.